Take a slow breath, not because something is wrong, but because your energy has been asking for a moment like this. Stop scrolling. You do not need to look for another distraction right now. Before you do anything else, let your shoulders drop. There's a part of your field that has been waiting for permission to soften. Just let your hands rest gently wherever they are. You have been carrying a heavy, invisible shield directly over the center of your chest, and your spiritual muscles are entirely exhausted from holding it up. For the next few minutes, you have absolutely nothing to defend against. Just listen to the steady rhythm of my voice, and let your awareness drop completely out of the busy, calculating space of your mind. We are going down into the body. Lately, you have been experiencing a profound heart field closure. You are carrying an immense amount of emotional residue, and it's acting like spiritual scar tissue. As a magic maker, your heart is naturally your most powerful, energetic generator. It is the center of your intuition, your manifestation, and your deepest connection to the divine. But because you are so highly sensitive, you have absorbed the sting of every unreciprocated effort, every betrayal, and every profound disappointment you have ever witnessed. When your energy is repeatedly met with harshness, your immediate unconscious survival instinct kicks in. You start building walls. This is not failure. This is what happens when your attention, your emotions, and your life force have been moving in too many directions at once. You have been trying to manage the complicated feelings of everyone around you, while simultaneously trying to protect your own fragile core. Over time, that temporary instinct hardens into a permanent, defensive posture. You find yourself automatically anticipating the worst from people. You feel a tightness right behind your sternum, a shallow pattern in your breathing, and a subtle but undeniable inner resistance to letting anyone truly see you. You have subconsciously convinced yourself that if you keep your energetic doors locked, you will never have to grieve again. But that closed-off frequency is now causing a massive spiritual bottleneck. By attempting to keep the pain out, you are simultaneously blocking the joy, the peace, the abundance, and the deep, soulful connections that you're actually praying for. You are literally starving your own system in the name of safety. Let the recalibration begin. I want you to literally uncross your arms and uncross your legs. Open your physical posture, even if just an inch. Allow your attention to return behind your eyes. Trace that awareness slowly down the back of your throat, and let it sink like a heavy, warm stone directly into the center of your chest. Let the body understand that it does not have to brace right now. The environment around you is completely safe. The space beneath you is infinitely supportive. You do not need to hold up the sky. Visualize your heart space not as a physical organ, but as a vast, quiet sun. And right now, it's eclipsed by heavy, dense clouds of past grief and inherited ancestral heaviness. These clouds are not bad. They just no longer serve your evolution. With your next breath, we are going to invite the wind to carry them away. Let the breath gather what has been scattered. Inhale deeply, drawing fresh, brilliant life force into the very center of your ribs. Exhale slowly and feel the first outer layers of that heavy armor begin to crack, crumble, and fall away. As you breathe into this space, there is a message coming through. It is a soft frequency, but it carries immense, unshakable power. What I'm receiving is simple, and your soul has been waiting a very long time to hear this. Something in this transmission wants to say, your open heart is not a weakness. Let your physical body absorb that absolute truth. Your open heart is not a weakness. The world has conditioned you to believe that hardening yourself makes you impenetrable. But your true spiritual sovereignty lies entirely in your softness. The divine is not asking you to become a martyr or to lack boundaries. An open heart simply means your boundaries are so clear, so deeply rooted, and so highly respected by your own higher self that you no longer need physical walls to enforce them. You are strong enough to let the world in again. You are resilient enough to handle the full, magnificent spectrum of your own life force. Now we are going to actively clear the emotional residue from your field. Bring your awareness deeply into the center of your chest. Imagine a beautiful, soft, violet flame igniting right in the middle of that quiet sun. This is a highly refined, transmuting light, specifically designed to burn away the density of the past without causing you any pain. Let this warm violet light expand outward. As it touches the energetic walls you've built, watch them gently dissolve like ice under a hot summer sun. The daily frustrations, the unspoken resentments, and the heavy grief that actually belongs to your ancestors, feel it all melting into a soft, glowing mist. Let this transmuting light flow through your shoulders and sweep down your arms. Any energy that is not yours can soften its grip. You do not need to understand exactly what you are releasing. You only need to give it permission to leave. Let your breath move through the body like clear water. Breathe the violet flame down through your abdomen into your hips and out through the soles of your feet, returning all of that heavy emotional static back to the earth to be neutralized and reborn. Any attention you have left in old conversations, old worries, or old versions of yourself can now return. Imagine every loose thread of your energy gently returning to you. Call your life force back from the people who could not hold it properly. Call it back from the timelines and situations that simply did not work out. See those brilliant golden threads reeling back into your immediate space and knitting themselves flawlessly back into your heart center. Let the center of your field become bright, clean, and whole. Feel the center of your chest becoming quiet, spacious, and clear. The armor is gone. The heavy shield has been permanently laid down. With your heart field swept clean and wide open, we now install the new pattern. Breathe normally, and simply notice how deeply the air fills your lungs now that the cage has been removed. Notice the beautiful, unburdened rhythm of your own heartbeat. You are now operating from a place of open, magnetic sovereignty. You are allowed to move from a settled nervous system. You are allowed to receive without bracing. You are allowed to be visible without leaking your power. From this moment forward, you do not need to hide your warmth to protect it. When you interact with the world today, you will interact from a state of radiant, unapologetic flow. You give love freely because you are endlessly supplied by the universe. And you let love return to you just as easily. You no longer automatically scan the horizon for the next betrayal. You are allowed to trust the quiet yes inside you. When a beautiful opportunity, a genuine compliment, or a deeply aligned relationship steps into your field, you are safe enough to let it land. You do not have to immediately look for the hidden cost. Your energy does not have to chase, it can magnetize. Your open, undefended aura is the exact beacon that your soul family has been searching for. You are entirely safe in your softness. You are unbreakably powerful in your vulnerability. Take one more deep, slow breath in. Feel the absolute, infinite expansion of your restored heart field. Hold that pure, unobstructed life force at the top, just for a moment. Locking this profound lightness into every cell of your physical vessel, and release it gently. You are back. The recalibration is complete. As you step out of this transmission and back into your day, I want you to keep your posture deliberately open. Do not shrink your chest. Drink water. Move slowly. Notice how your field feels. And return to this video whenever you need a reminder of this space. If this transmission found you at the right time, subscribe to Dove and Serpent Daily. This channel is here for the magic makers who are learning to live with clear energy, deep presence, and a strong connection to the path. Until next time, keep your heart open, stay in your center, and remember who you are.